Hi, I'm Ryan. This is Red Tail Tarot, and this message might be for you. Some of you guys might know me from TikTok. I'm going to start posting more long form readings on here. And this is just an experiment. We'll see how it goes, but I'm excited to tap into the YouTube collective and maybe start, expanding my practice over to another platform. But when I was in meditation for this reading, I was hearing two very specific things. I heard you're shining differently and it's noticed. So I feel like you could be going through a little bit of an internal, external glow up right now. I wonder if you're being like stopped on the street or if there's just like an energy of you almost having like this kind of internal sparkle that I think is starting to show on the outside. And I feel like it's more than just like people who you know that are noticing this. I feel like you're almost like you're just shining differently. And I also feel like right now, when I was looking into my candle, I'm a scryer, I was really seeing this like candle being pulled in all these different directions. So you could be feeling a little bit caught in the middle with a certain decision that needs to be made right now. And when I was clarifying the message and just confirming my initial poll, you have the Banshee card, Call Between Worlds card with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like you could have maybe received some kind of shock communication here. I do, however, feel like this shock communication is not like whoever this is from. It almost feels like some kind of a past person kind of energy. I don't feel like your heart is necessarily open to this person, and I also feel like there may be more than one person that's currently attached to you. So this almost feels like a past karmic connection here. In the past placement of your reading, I have the Runner card, so I feel like this is something that maybe you've been trying to outrun or something that maybe you chose to exit from when you found out that it was no longer serving you. And I feel like right now with the Healer and the Renegade for your present placement, I feel like you're currently in a place where you're very much focused in your healing, and I feel like you're not really interested in any sort of energy dynamic that throws you off your path right now. I feel like you're kind of like a renegade. You're very much like forging your own. I feel like you're a very unique, eccentric soul, and it feels like you're forging ahead on a path that feels fresh or exciting for you. I feel like you're in this energy right now where I feel like you've really regained your power. And I feel like this past person coming in for you, even though I don't even think it's the past person that is connected to your heart, though I do feel like there is a second energy around you, who I think you're more open to a new beginning with than this person. I feel like you're kind of being asked to not take the breadcrumb when you're hungry for the meal, because I feel like you're receiving this kind of communication from this person right now that it almost feels like Six of Wands energy. With the Ancient Ones card, that from this past person, it feels like you're in this energy where you're finally maybe receiving the kind of energy that you were hoping this person was going to give you when you allowed them space in your life. And I feel like now that you've taken time from this situation, I feel like you do feel like you've evolved beyond this. Night Stalker in reverse, I feel like you're not really interested in anything that brings, chaos or uncertainty to your table. And it feels like you're in this place right now where you're kind of being tested with a lesser version of something that you're manifesting to decide whether you're actually ready to grit your teeth and grip the wheel here and steer yourself towards the thing you're actually wanting at this time. I do feel like you're being asked with the Ancient Ones card and the Divining Rod to learn from past mistakes. Presence of Ancestors card, again, this is kind of just giving me that energy of like past, but also maybe you're receiving a lot of almost red flag symbols from your spirit team around this communication. But again, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like your heart, your intuition is tugging you in this direction just a little bit, because I think it feels enticing, and I think it's a surprising kind of energy that I think you're receiving from this person. I don't think you've ever seen this person in this light before, so I feel like there's a part of you that's like tempted, but I think you're really being warned not to bite the apple at this time. But let's get really specific and get into it. I'm not in the business of giving you false hope, so don't make these details fit. I'm here to confirm your intuition, not to show you my intuition and pretend pass it off as your own. So make sure you're listening into your body right now. Check in with yourself. If you're not like feeling pulled to this energy, don't make it fit. Just keep scrolling. There'll be another reading another day. But let's really get into it. Where is that deck? Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Can we just get some confirming details around this connection right now? What's going on for my collective? What's going on for my collective right now? What's going on for my collective? What's going on? What's the ruling energy for my collective right now? What's the ruling energy for my collective? What's the ruling energy for my collective with regards to this new karmic past return? Clarify this. So, speculation with enthusiasm and indecision. Exactly. I feel like you're in this energy with the empathy underneath that, where I feel like you're almost wanting to give this person a listening ear, especially if this person, it feels like, is coming from a place where in the past, power in reverse, I feel like this person could have been very egoic. This person could have been someone who very much presented in their divine masculine strength. Like, it's not even, I don't want to even say it's divine masculine strength. It kind of feels like wounded feminine to me, where it's very like my way or the highway. Like, I'm morally just, and like what I say goes kind of in this energy. And I feel like you're almost intrigued and enticed by this thing because I think this person's coming in a little bit broken. Power in the reverse with the empathy card. I feel like this person's kind of trying to tug on your heartstrings right now, and I feel like you're surprised to see this level of enthusiasm from this person who, again, I feel like in the past was pretty emotionally withholding. I just heard air sign, so I feel like this person could have been, I just heard specifically Gemini. This person could have been a Gemini. You could be a Gemini. But again, that feeling of like flip-flopping, indecisiveness, almost where this person like was one version of themselves one day and a completely different one the next. And I feel like you're in this energy right now with the speculation card and the indecision where I feel like you're really, really, really trying to hold yourself back from your emotion. You're really trying to like put your big girl pants on and big boy pants on, big person pants on, and view this from a bird's eye perspective. I feel like you're really trying not to allow your emotions to get the best of you at this time. I feel like you're trying to remain very logical. But again, there's something about this person that I think is a little bit intriguing to you. Though I do feel like you've moved on, and I feel like you probably had other cycles in love since you were around this person. I'm feeling like there was particularly probably one or two significant cycles in love in between this person and your current state. Your current state of surrender. I feel like you're actually very much focused on yourself right now. And I feel like I want to see this person's true intentions towards you, because I don't want to say this person's coming in masked, but I do think this person's coming in unhealed and a little bit lacking of the context of some of the treatment that I think they actually put you through in this connection here. What's this person's true intention, please, Spirit? What is this person's true intention toward my collective? What is this person's true intention towards my collective? What is this person's true intention towards my collective, please, Spirit? What is this person's true intention towards my collective? Five of Swords energy. So, Seven of Swords, Death card. I think this person put you through a lot of conflict. And with the Page of Cups in the bottom of the deck, I do feel like this person's actually coming in with some kind of an apology. I have the Seven of Swords card. This one says straighten the record, getting caught, a confession, remorse. I feel like this person feels that there's something that they need to come clean about. Particularly Five of Swords energy. If this person put you in competition or conflict, with almost maybe it feels like even like kind of another person, like kind of a third party energy, Queen of Cups reversed. I feel like this person like almost brought out a heavy energy of codependency in you. And I feel like this person right now is actually kind of coming to terms with certain things. I feel like this person could have perhaps some mommy issues here, which just leads to like energy of this person not really allowing themselves to be super vulnerable. But I feel like with the Death card coming through, I do feel like this person is coming in ready to take accountability for what perhaps destroyed you, broke you guys apart. But again, that Queen of Cups reverse kind of energy, Seven of Swords, I just think this person isn't fully self-aware. Five of Cups energy. And also, if this person had just gone through an ending with a water sign energy, a Queen of Cups kind of energy, I do feel like this person might be coming in as a result of like a bit of a bruised ego. And I feel like this person is looking back towards their past as a result of like, you know, some present heartbreak, it feels like to me. And I feel like this person right now, yeah, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords with the King of Wands reversed. I feel like this is someone who you're almost trying to put in your past, and I feel like this person, when they maybe broke you guys up or when things ended between the two of you, it was harsh. I feel like this person was very ruthless. King of Wands reversed. This card says lacking energy or experience, controlling, tyrannical, ruthless, unpredictable. I feel like this kind of came out of nowhere, and I feel like this actually could have been a catalyst here to put you in a period of healing. I feel like you kind of really learned to protect yourself as a result of this connection, and I think it's actually really grounded you emotionally, having gone through this experience. I feel like you're actually in this energy right now where with the Ten of Swords and the Hermit, I feel like you're kind of grateful that this energy kind of fell away from you, especially if you were really chasing this person right after. I feel like you're recognizing that you learned a lot of lessons from that experience of chasing, but I also feel like you're recognizing right now, Emperor in reverse, that this person has certain qualities, certain behavioral patterns here that just aren't super in alignment with you. I feel like this person at times is inflexible. I don't think this person's the best listener. And I feel like now that this person's coming in with all of this energy, all of this heavy emotion towards you right now, I feel like it's catching you off guard because I don't think you've ever seen this person in this place. I feel like this person could be Aries, Gemini. I'm also getting like there's a King of Wands there and a King of Swords there, so this person could have a heavy fire or air placements. I know I already said Gemini, I know I already said Aries, but those are the ones that keep like playing in my brain right now. I feel like this person's very dominant. I feel like this person at times comes on a little hot, and I feel like this person like doesn't really know how to take no for an answer right now. What is this person hoping for the future with my collective? What is this person hoping for the future with my collective right now, please, Spirit? What is this person hoping for for the future with my collective? What are this person's reasons for reaching out? What is this person looking for? What is this person hoping is going to happen? So, Four of Coins, Nine of Wands reverse, Temperance in reverse. I do feel like this is confirmation that this person is going through a bit of a storm. I feel like this person's retreating from perhaps another situation here where they weren't able to be fully vulnerable. It feels like Four of Coins, this person holds their emotion very close to their chest. This person moves from a scarcity mindset. I feel like this person doesn't really know how to open up and be vulnerable. And with the Temperance in reverse, I feel like this person is coming in from a place of being imbalanced. And self-indulgent on perhaps the back of like, it's like this person doesn't know how to see their own greatness unless it's being mirrored back to them. So the person who is currently in their energy was like, kind of got their wits about them and was kind of seeing through this person's mask. Seven of Swords in the bottom of the deck again. And it feels like this person, even though I think their intentions are good from their perspective, I think it's an unhealed perspective, definitely. But I think this person is coming in with the perspective of like, hey, like, I want to apologize. I want to take accountability, but I just don't think this person has, like, like healed out the things that force them to this person just feels like they really like to be in control of their perception. And I feel like right now, because this person doesn't feel in control of their perception, they're going to someone who in the past, notoriously, they could get around their finger, influence card with the defense. But again, with that defense card coming through, I think you're guarded here. I feel like you're like open to receiving this person's energy right now because you're just like, bro, like it's been so long and you're coming out of the blue, coming out of the woodwork, and for what? I feel like there's just a part of you that's like curious, like what could this person possibly have to say right now? But I think this person's coming in hoping that they can kind of play the old tricks and like, just like, it's like this person's begging to be told that they're like a good boy. Like it feels like Nine of Coins in the reverse energy. This person's recognizing right now that they're having a hard time. Hermit in reverse, self-absorbed. This person right now is isolated. So they're going to someone who would constantly show them that this card literally says you are enough on it. That would show them that they were enough in the past. And I feel like this person right now is going through some major upheaval. I kind of feel like whoever this karmic energy that's attached to this person, honestly, it feels to me like that other person in this situation, perhaps if that was the same person that maybe got in the way of your initial connection with this person. I do feel like this person's kind of putting the nail in the coffin here with this guy, this masculine energy. Doesn't have to be a man. But again, it's like this person, Page of Wands, is coming in playful, adventurous, but underneath that devil, Emperor in reverse energy is still there. And I feel like you're almost being asked right now, I think you can absolve this person of whatever guilt that they're carrying if you do feel the need to engage in this conversation. Because like, I don't think you care, to be completely honest. I feel like you're like, you know what? I've actually already moved so far past this, and it's just like none of my business at this point. And I feel like you've already, Full card, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups. I actually think you have another person with 10 of Coins underneath that. Oh my God. I think you already have someone in your heart, in your energy, perhaps currently, who you're viewing as kind of like a soulmate, kind of like soul tie kind of energy. You're like, that's the thing that I want. My sights are clear. My vision and plan for my future does not currently include you. So I think let's see. How should my collective respond to this person that's on their doorstep right now? How should this poor lost puppy kind of energy? It's like this person just wants to like, I feel bad because I think I'm painting this person in a pretty negative light. I do feel like their intentions are good. I just feel like they have never been like fully pushed away or rejected to the point where it's like led them to go through some serious self-evaluation. I feel like this person is like, again, it feels this person's chasing validation. I feel like this person has some parental trauma around them, but I think this person has like masked that depth of emotional vulnerability through just being like a smooth talker. It feels like to me, I think this person's like, they're very charming, they're very charismatic, they're maybe the life of the party, they've got a lot of friends, but I feel like this person doesn't really know how to like, Nine of Swords, Four of Coins. This person holds very tight to their chest the emotional anguish, the regret that they've experienced, the guilt, the intense feelings, all that unresolved shit. It's still lingering just beneath the surface with this person. And I don't think this person right now is in a place where they're willing to look at their shadow. And I feel like, in the past, I don't want to say you would make excuses for this person, but I think you're a very generous, empathetic soul. So I feel like you probably saw this person for who they could be, not for who they were. And I feel like this person's like looking for that. This person wants someone to believe in them. And like, I think you do, again, because I think you're an empathetic soul. I think you do believe in this person. I think you do see that they can figure it out one day. I just think you're like, I don't want to be along the ride for that anymore. because again, I think you're attached to somebody else currently. I don't know if you're actually like, it just feels like your heart is somewhere else. So how should my collective deal with this situation right now? How should my collective deal with this situation as they move forward with this person? How should my collective deal with this situation? And then I want to pull on like, what's the lesson here? Because I actually feel like usually when you're getting tested with this kind of energy, it's probably setting you up for something. I don't want to say like a treat, but it feels like something that's actually in alignment for you is probably about to come in the future. And it's almost like you're getting like a little bit of a test to see if you're ready to meet someone with empathy, especially if this other person, this other situation, whatever's on the horizon here for you beyond this situation is someone that requires a little bit of empathy and genuine forgiveness. I do think just intuitively that energy that's coming towards you after you pass this test is someone who is a lot more worth investing in, someone who I think has maybe gone through the healing and is coming in with genuine accountability, not just like pretty words. I feel like this person is just, again, a smooth talker. So I feel like right now, with regards to the way that you're being asked to deal with this situation, I think they're asking you to be absolutely transparent, that you have moved forward, that you wish this person the best. I have the 5 of coins in the reverse, that you're looking for an energy of positive change, acceptance, recovery, a turning point for this person, that you truly do wish them the best, but that you see them as a page of coins in the reverse. Someone who doesn't know how to learn from past mistakes, someone who's a bit of an underachiever, someone who's like, just doesn't follow through on their promises. 7 of Cups energy. This person has shiny object syndrome. The grass is always greener somewhere else. And I feel like this person right now, where they set up camp, the grass is brown, it's brittle, it's cracky, it's nothing, you can't set up camp there anymore. So I feel like this person's looking for the greenest grass that they can remember, and that is you. And I feel like you're being asked, 10 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune with the 5 of Wands in the reverse, not to be heavy in an energy of conflict. I think you're honestly being asked to close the door here with love and empathy, because I think that's who you are. I honestly am getting such a warm energy from this collective. I feel like you're very, I just think you do see the best in people. So again, I don't think you're ever going to hate this person. I don't think hate is really in your vocabulary, to be completely honest. 6 of Coins energy, you're very generous. But 10 of Wands, I feel like you're recognizing right now that your plate is full and that you can't handhold this person through their healing. You can't push them to recovery. You can't push them to forgiveness. And with that Wheel of Fortune energy, they're almost asking you to say like, hey, I wish you all the best, but my life does not really include you. Wheel of Fortune, like I'm looking towards the future. My luck is on my side. There's expansion ahead of me. My fortune has already changed, and I know where my end stop is. And unfortunately, it's past yours. So I think you're at this point right now where I just think they want you to send this person away with light and love, and hopefully this person will be able to understand that and probably will actually end up closing that karmic loop for you. Which again, when we heal and close past karmic timelines, it makes room for new beginnings. Star card here, I do feel like there is a wish fulfillment ahead of you, which could even be coming in before the end of Aquarius season. That's like the next 2 weeks or so. But you're past this thing, so there's no use being like, even though I think right now it's a little bit enticing because you're just like, oh, I've never received this kind of energy from this person. If this was 2, 3, 4 years ago, however long it was for you, I think you'd be all in. I think you'd be like, oh my God, everything I've been waiting for, finally. But I think you know what you're looking for, and I think you just know that this person does not have the qualities that I think you're seeking in a long-term life partner kind of energy. So send them away with love and light, wish them healing, and have them keep it pushing, because I feel like this is actually, going to be a turning point kind of situation for them. How are they going to respond to this? How is this other person on the other side of my collective going to respond to this kind of energy? Yeah, Justice card. I think they're honestly going to be like, you know what, that's fair. And I think you're honestly going to be a turning point for this person to choose better for themselves, because I think this person, 2 of Cups reverse, is seeking someone to rescue them, is seeking someone to take care of them. And I think 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords, the fact that you're like, hey, lovers in reverse, we are not currently in alignment. There is trust issues here. There's a disconnect here. There's an imbalance here. And I'm not going to be the one to teach you how to be a good person. I think that actually leads to this person, 4 of Swords, taking time, isolating, going within, healing, recalibrating, retreating, and understanding cause and effect in this life, that actions have consequences and that they probably need to change their behavior in order to receive better consequences, better outcomes here. I think you're teaching this person a harsh truth and a heavy life lesson, but it teaches them, 6 of Swords, to move forward towards better in the future. Tranquility, overcoming hardship, becoming stable, restoration, peace. I actually think this is like the completion of this contract for you on a soul level here with this person, because I think this person triggered you. Sometimes we have to become the most pathetic, chasey, weak version of ourselves to find our strength internally. And I do feel like that's what this person did for you. And I feel like you're at this place where you're kind of returning the favor to this person. you never know. If a world happens where, you're in the right place at the right time and this person shows you the energy that you're actually looking for I'm not even going to say that for this collective. You're beyond this. I changed my mind. Yeah. So close the book on this. Can I get any advice just moving forward? And then we're going to see the lesson and what's coming for you just in general. Any final advice for this collective with regards to this connection, please, Spirit? Any final advice with regards to this past karmic lover? Just trust in the reverse. I think it's confirmation that you can't trust the energy you're receiving. See beyond the past. And anything else? See beyond the past. For real. See beyond the past here. Do not allow that. Don't put back on the rose-colored glasses. They don't work for you. And I think honestly, maybe you have such a hard time being nice or such a hard time being confrontational. I feel like this is a lesson in direct communication for you. Do not sugarcoat. Be kind, be empathetic, be generous, be forgiving. But don't make this person comfortable. That doesn't serve you. Face your fear card here. I feel like you maybe really struggle with confrontation or conflict. And I feel like this is asking you to dive headfirst to the thing you're most afraid of, because I think this is setting you up for a larger... it almost feels like a love test to me. It feels like maybe the person that you're actually interested in is coming in for you in the near future. And you're going to need to harness that power of communication, open up that throat chakra and really put your cards out on the table with someone. And I think that's something you're afraid of because again, that chasing energy from this past connection and perhaps this other connection with this other person, I think you can't chase anymore. It's almost like you've icked yourself out to the point of I'm just going to stay still. And I think that makes you silent. I think that almost has closed you off. I feel like you have a hard time being vulnerable right now, even though I think, again, you have such empathy and love for the world. I feel like when it comes to specific matters of the heart and romantic stuff for you, it's almost like you've maybe hardened as a result of these experiences. Because again, I think you're filling up your own cup. I don't feel like you feel like this energetic need right now. But I feel like there's something coming in the near future for you where you're going to have to face that fear and harness that throat chakra and communicate effectively here. Let's see. What's the lesson and what is this leading you up to? What's the lesson in this connection right now? What's the lesson? What card do I want? What deck do I want? I'm going to go with these. What's the lesson? What's the lesson? What's the lesson? What's the lesson for this collective? What's the lesson for this collective? Please, Spirit. Oop. That's too many. We're going to pull again. What's the lesson for this collective? They gave me 5 cards. Can we just go one at a time, please? One at a time, please. What's the lesson? Conflict, competition, beast, coming forward with strength, and balancing decisions and being adapting yourself to change. I really do feel like that's the lesson is learning how to have healthy conflict. I think that's something that you struggle with. I think anything that feels like where there's smoke, there's fire, you're running in the opposite direction. You are not someone who's going to dive head first. You don't have that kind of confrontational bone in your body. And I feel like this is something that they're teaching you, that sometimes you do need to force things head on. Otherwise, you're always going to have loose ends. You're always going to have things in the background that keep you bound to your shadow, bound to your past. And I feel like this is a lesson right now of King of Wands energy, High Priestess, communicating what is subconscious, what is below the surface with confidence, clarity, and effectiveness so that you can get to a place where you can actually move forward and choose the best for yourself. I do feel like it doesn't feel like it's going to be heavy conflict. It just feels like there's something here where you just need to be like, hey, man, this is what you did to me. This is how it made me feel. I know that's not indicative of your character and that everyone's doing their best, but I'm ready to move forward. And I think that teaches you confidence in your expression, and it shows you that you can really trust your intuition for the future, that you saw a red flag and it was probably confirmed to you the second this person's energy entered into the room. Don't be bound to the past and don't be bound to I don't want to say you don't have to be empathetic, but I just think you need to make sure there's a limit. You can't offer this person fully unconditional empathy and forgiveness. This person needs to show you actions and earn your trust back, and I don't think this person is someone who you need that from. So just send it away with love and levity and prepare for this new cycle, because I do feel like there's something really major coming in for you. Let's tap into that quickly. Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides, what is this other thing that I'm feeling? What's this other energy that I'm feeling for this collective right now? What's this energy that I'm feeling for this collective right now? What's this other energy that I'm feeling for the collective right now? What's this other energy I'm feeling for the collective? Six of Cups, confirmation. You have someone returning from the past. You have a past return. You have someone coming in. And I feel like right now, this is something where you're almost, again, I feel like you're just in this energy where you're focused on yourself. You're focused on things that uplift you, that make you feel whole, that make you feel good. I feel like you're in this energy right now where you're trying to almost keep your blinders off to the things that you want that feel out of your control. I really feel like you're in this place where you're recognizing that if things are out of your hands, they probably should be out of your heart and out of your mind. Nine of Cups reversed. I think you have something coming back in that has maybe also led to you in the past of feeling imbalanced, of feeling empty, of feeling depleted over the situation. I feel like this is something that right now you're almost viewing as a missed opportunity. I think you're hopeful for it though. I feel like you have intuition about this thing, but I feel like you're in this energy right now where you're recognizing that holding too tight to the situation as well perhaps causes an energy of dissatisfaction, lack of motivation, just like almost maybe a spiritual depression in you. I feel like you're in this energy where you're focused on joy. And that's why I think you're being tested right now with direct communication and facing your fear, doing the hard thing, because this situation here that's coming around for you, you have an opportunity with the Knight of Swords to seize the day, to really, to talk, to open up, to be direct here. And I think it's going to require that kind of like, blind faith that like whatever will be. And if I just show up direct and honest, and if I'm communicating how I feel for myself and only for myself, and like how you're being received is out of your hands, I think that actually leads to clarify this. Knight of Coins, something that's more consistent. I honestly think it's like this person, 10 of Cups as well. I don't think this is going to happen right away with this other person coming in for you. I think you're going to have to be patient with it. I think that Knight of Coins energy is kind of confirmation that this is going to take a little bit of time to ground, but I see consistency coming in with this dynamic. It's almost like you showing up guard off, vulnerable, open, no mask is going to lead to this person in time taking down their mask and honestly letting you know what they truly feel. 10 of Cups energy, I feel like this feels like some kind of a divine counterpart situation. I think the fact that you're like, having this opportunity to close out a karmic loop before you have this run-in with this person who is attached to your soul. Ace of Cups energy, confirmation. This could be something that you've been going through. Winter Solstice card. This card says for a year or more. I feel like this is tying loose ends up from the past year, but I do see like Ace of Cups, if you lead with vulnerability, I actually see your feelings being validated in this situation. I see this person being like, yeah, that's how I feel as well. And I think it's probably going to lead, again, with effort. I don't think they want you to like, let your guard down right away. I feel like you know what you're worth, and I feel like you're being asked to accept what you're worth. But King of Coins energy, this person is trustworthy. They could be an earth sign. Whoever's coming towards you right now, who in the past maybe you've been running away from the situation because you're just like trying to protect your peace right now. This person coming around, I do feel like this is stable, and I do feel like you can trust it. And I think the reason why you're having this test right now karmically is to prepare you for direct communication and prepare you to be vulnerable and open here, without like staking your sense of self on the outcome here. Like, I think you've learned that like only you can control how you're perceived and how you're received, and that it's worth showing up for yourself in the way that like, my nose is getting super itchy. It's like, there's just a lot of energy percolating in you. And I feel like you're going to feel that, like, it's that, like, my skin's crawling kind of energy, just like that butterflies, that, just like really a huge amount of overwhelm in your soul. And I feel like you're being asked to feel that fear, to feel that worry, to feel that anxiety, and take the leap of faith anyway, because I think what you're viewing right now as being unstable is a lot more, literally Lover's card in the upright, is a lot more stable than you think it is, but it requires you, Fool card, taking that leap of faith off of the mountain, risking rejection here, risking conflict, risking being misunderstood to actually land you exactly where you need to go. I don't think you're going to be misunderstood. I honestly don't even feel like you're going to be rejected. Like, I feel like this person is like, they're showing up for a reason. They're showing up now for a reason. I just think you cannot hold back out of fear of being misunderstood or misheard. This is about you. It's about your self-expression. It's about who you are and staking confidence in who you are and believing that, anyone who is lucky enough to access my energy has won the golden ticket, and it's seeing yourself in that light, not with ego, not with selfishness, but just like recognizing that there's divinity in all of us, and you've certainly found your divinity. And I think this person approaching you has probably, to a certain extent, because they're attached to you, found their divine light as well. So I feel like you're being asked right now to take a leap of faith on yourself, to be open, be vulnerable, and to just know that I think this situation, as much as you might be viewing it as being ungrounded, a missed opportunity, it is safe for you to open up here, and that's purely a reflection of Eight of Swords, your own doom and gloom attitude, your own negative thoughts right now. So don't tie your hands, don't paralyze yourself through fear and anxiety and worry. Feel that fear and do it anyway. Push yourself off the cliff. Advice, please, Spirit. Actually, before I pull advice, I just want to see this person's genuine intention towards you, so you have something to like fall back on when your fear comes up. What is this person's genuine intention toward my collective? What's this second person's genuine intention toward my collective? What's this second person's genuine intention toward my collective, please, Spirit? Order. Drama in reverse. No drama. Confirmation. I think this person, publicity card with the loss in the reverse, is wanting to like, I think this person's been watching you. Publicity card here. I don't know if you have some kind of like presence. I don't know if this person like maybe has started like popping up on your social media recently. I don't know if this person's been kind of like, just percolating around your energy a lot more. This concentration card, confirmation, I think this person's watching you pretty heavily. And with the birth card on the bottom of the deck, and the assertion card, I think this person's ready to assert themselves. Secrets in reverse to reveal certain things here that maybe have been kept in the dark. And I think with the birth card here, I do think this person's looking for a new cycle. Clarify this. What's this person's true intention towards my collective? What's this other person's true intention toward my collective, please, Spirit? What's this other person's true intention toward my collective? What's this other person's true intention toward my collective? The divine connection on their mind to my collective. What's their true intention? Page of Swords, Chariot, Nine of Cups, and the Gaining Wisdom card here. So I think this person's ready to move forward. I think this person's learned their lessons, honestly. I think this person sees you as emotional fulfillment, and I think this person's ready to take determined action on this thing. However, again, that Page of Swords energy, that like spy energy, if this person's watching you from afar and they're like, moon card still a little bit in the dark, if they're not coming forward with full clarity, again, I think your vulnerability begets vulnerability in this situation. I think you putting yourself out there is what leads to this person putting them out there, putting themselves out there, especially if this person, the communication at first is like, just testing the waters. Hey, how are you? How you been? That kind of stuff. I feel like if you show up with your half Six of Coins energy, I think this person will return it. Take it slow. I think you're really going to need to give this person the space and the time. Actually, you're going to need to give yourself the space and the time to get comfortable in this situation. Because again, I think you're in this place of prioritizing your peace. I don't think you want anything coming to your table that's going to throw you off path. And I don't think this person will, but I think you need to make this person earn it. Because this person might have all the words in the world for you the second you open up and the second you put yourself out there in that way. But if they're not coming forward with consistent action, if they're not rewriting the story, don't let your guard down until this person has earned your trust and your favor, because I think you're sitting in that Empress energy. You're sitting in that, King of Wands, Emperor energy. I think you've actually really found your duality within. I think you're really sitting in this place of divine masculine strength and divine feminine power and vulnerability and openness. Big changes are coming over the next 6 months or so. I'm not saying it's going to have to take 6 months, but I feel like they want you to remember what you've been going through your healing, to make sure that, this person's coming forward, 8 of Coins, with dedicated effort, that this person is working through their past life baggage so you can actually make room for new beginnings in the future here. You are enough. And I feel like that's the big thing here right now, is to not undervalue yourself, just because this is the person who is attached to your soul, who is attached to your heart. And if this person is coming through all talk, like, you're enough. Don't undervalue yourself. Don't accept less than what you deserve. Don't accept the crumb when you're looking for the meal. And this person, I guarantee, is also looking for the meal. I just think this person is like, it's like, they kind of... I just think this person is like a little bit squirrely. This person maybe doesn't have a lot of experience in love. I feel like this person is like just someone who, like, I think they're intimidated by you as well, honestly, with just the way you present that High Priestess, King of Wands energy. Like, I just think there's something here about you, just like, you really shine, you really glow, that leading message, you're shining differently and people are noticing it. And I just think you need to own that shine. There's a world here in which 5 of Swords reversed, 10 of Cups, you can make amends, but it almost requires you kind of pushing this off until they're showing you the energy that you're worthy of. Words are not enough. Love is not enough. Emotion is not enough unless it is followed through with action and consistency. Remember that here. Can I get some advice as they deal with this? This could be coming in within the next month for you, 3 to 4 weeks. But yeah, literally keep trying. Force this person to keep putting in consistent effort. Force this person to try with you. But yeah, Metamorphosis card, I do think there's a beautiful transformation happening, but I do think they want you to remember that your boundaries are sacred. And if you maintain those sacred boundaries here, you do have a victory coming in. But know what you're worth and don't accept anything less than that. Even if it's the person that you want, don't accept less than what you're worth. Can I just get some final advice from my collective? What cards do I want? We're just going to go straight tarot. Final advice, please, Spirit. Final advice. Final advice. Final advice from my collective. Final advice from my collective. Final advice from my collective. Final advice, please, Spirit. Four of Wands. I actually think this is going to work out. I just think you need to take some time to ground. I think the month of April is going to be very significant for this collective. End of March, early April. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. The overflowing love is coming, but Queen of Swords energy, it requires you communicating decisively, effectively, and honestly. Do not lose your authentic self to this person just because you're excited. Show up, know who you are, and demand demand exactly what you're worth in this energy, and then I think you will get it. Nine of Cups energy underneath that. I hope this was helpful for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna try to keep doing this like maybe once or twice a week on YouTube, something more long form. I'm excited to start expanding into this platform, and have a great day. Appreciate it.